Test 1, 2, 3. Okay, I record. I think yes. Hi guys, welcome to the new video. Today I'm gonna be showing you some procedural shader window in Cycles because I built this in Eevee and I tried to figure out this in Cycles, and basically this is like 50% of the shader, but it works. Okay, and the idea of the shader is like you just add in a cube, add this shader, and you have a building. Okay, maybe you just add in the cylinder, scale this up, and just add this shader and you have a building. So I disconnect the roofs and it's give me so much problems with this shit. Whatever, I'm gonna share with the notes. If you are new, of course, subscribe. 100 subscribers, PewDiePie, I'm gonna catch you. Basically, uh, yeah, build more to this if you can. uh, I don't have time to figure out more. Okay, maybe I'm gonna figure out if I'm gonna have time. Whatever. You just search in those nodes by Shift A, just add a fucking cube and go to the shader editor. Textures coordinate from UV to mapping. And vector math scale, of course. This is almost the same like in the Eevee, but I'm adding another stuff. So vector math scale, I have 62, whatever. And Shift A separate X, Y, and Z, of course, and just add a two ping pongs. So math, duplicate the math and ping pong, and I have 0.5, and this goes to the smooth minimum. So once again math, smooth minimum, and I have -1 and 1.1. Now the smooth minimum goes to the color burn. So mix RGB, search for the color burn, and this give me this is the problem. Okay, and this fucking shader, like I said, 50%. I can change the size of the windows like night light up, or maybe play around because I figure out this very fast and I go to sleep, guys. Color and burn, mix RGB, and you can change the size of the windows, but I think not light up size, whatever. Like I said, build more to this if you can. If you can't, just wait for me. Okay, I'm gonna build more to this in maybe 2 years. Okay, so this color burn go to the gradient dot math, another math gradient dot, I have 0, and this goes to the bump. I'm adding a fucking bump, and this goes to the height. I have value of 1. Copy those values. Okay, and this bump goes to this whatever it's called, this kind of stuff on the glass. So I adding glass shader, and this goes, this bump to this kind of, and this gradient dot goes to the normal. And basically, guys, you have 3 options, okay, or maybe 10 options in this one. I'm gonna show you this side note, okay, because like I said, I don't have time to play around and build more to this. Maybe I'm gonna build another day, but you can add Shift A principal BSTF or whatever it's called, and just connect this gradient dot to the alpha, and this bump I'm sorry, gradient dot to the normal, and bump to the end. Fuck, this is the worst tutorial ever. This dot product that I'm gonna show you to the alpha. So this goes to the normal and that product goes to the alpha, and this you must change, flip the on the color ramp the values, and you're gonna have this kind of grid from the building, if that makes sense. Yes, and maybe you're gonna mix this stuff with another mix shader, whatever. I'm gonna show you more, and like I said, this is just side note, and I built another tree. This is another side note. Like I'm adding the dot product right here, so I add geometry from normal to the vector math dot product, and mix RGB I'm adding goes to the first color. I'm not adding to the second color, nothing, and I connect this to the color, but I don't have right here parameter of the color of the glass. So this is another side note. Yeah, you can build this and it's working too, I think. uh, Whatever, I'm gonna show you more. So bump goes to this blah blah, and glass gradient that goes to the normal now, and this goes where this goes to the mix shader, and I have, like you can see, this kind of value 0 0.9 whatever on the second color, and I'm gonna show you those nodes, like this light up stuff. Yes, scale, vector math, snap, change this to 1. Okay, on the snap, because we are snapping this shit. Strange line. And voice noise texture, white noise texture, this is racist. Okay, this node is racist. Stupid joke. White noise texture, snap goes to the vector and 4D, and you have this parameter. Greater than that, of course, so math, and greater than that, this white noise texture, this racist node goes to the greater than that, and you have control how much light up stuff it is. Like I said, this is not completed shader, but I want to show this node because maybe you're gonna build more to this. I don't have time to record, to be honest. It's fucking late. So I added this math. Yes, greater than that, guys. That white noise, this racist. And I'm adding color ramp. Okay, and I switch those values. This is black and this is white. This tutorial is racist. And yeah, I'm just switching this color ramp, and I'm adding another color ramp to have control of the color of the light up stuff, because I'm dodging this shit. It cycles. Fuck these cycles, okay? Because in EV it's simple, but cycles I must dodge this shit. How to, connect the colors, whatever. So I'm adding another color ramp to control the color of the lineup shit. And this goes to the color of the emanation, so shader emanation search. This goes to the mix RGB that I connect this glass, this all shit, like you can see. Now this goes where this goes, I don't fucking know. Wait, guys, what is this? Okay, wait, yes, I must zoom in. Boom. Now this mix shader goes to another mix shader, and I'm adding that product, and fuck this dot product, to be honest. It's fucking hard to figure out this shit, to be honest. Geometry from normal to the vector math dot product. I have this value something like this, minus 70, 10, whatever. This goes to the factor, and I'm connecting this mix shader, and another shader I just add this glass, another glass, I don't know why, and this goes to the surface, yes, on this output or whatever it's called. So build this. I think it's work. I'm gonna add some image on this miniature of the video, but like I said, two side notes, guys, okay, that I figure out. This dot product, you can connect earlier to this fucking glass on the color, but just add mix RGB, and on the mix just add on the first color, and on the second color you don't add any shit, and just connect this to the color, this dot product. Okay, and this goes to the mix shader, and this dot product, it's fucking complicated. This dot product, this mix, yes, that is connecting this dot product, just add math and add power and just connect to the ammunition, and you're gonna have control of the power of the ammunition, and you're gonna have this dot product, like you do not disconnect the roofs on the dot product, yes, and you don't have to mix this shit because it's working. Like you just add in the power of the ammunition, and this first mix shader goes to the surface, and it's work too. Or maybe, like I said, try to figure out uh, with this principle BSDF, because like I said, this is the node, like you have the grid, okay, and if you're gonna just add, you know what I'm talking about, I'm assuming this color ramp, and just switch those values and just connect this, not color burn, this grid and that, because this those ping pongs goes the results of the grid, yes, and the smooth minimum you control in the grid, and this color burn controlling the size of these fucking squares, and great than that you can connect to the principal BSDF shader on the fucking normal, and just switch the on the color ramp, just play around with this shit. Like I said, this is not fully Windows shader on cycles, but it's working. It's little annoying me because it's not good, it's like 50% of the shader, and I don't have time to figure out more because I must dodge in this shit, like add right here, because I don't have this shader to RGBR or whatever it's called. I have this on Eevee, but on cycles I don't have. They should fucking do this notes, whatever. Build this, it works, okay, but you must not always, this dot product is kind of bullshit, and this is kind of little bullshit too. So add a fucking cube, build this, and just see it works. And maybe on the one side you must play on the dot product where this fucking window is gonna pop up. And like I said, on this color burn, I don't know if you're controlling the size of the fucking layer up windows, so it's not completed. This tutorial is not completed, and this shader is not completed, so stay tuned for another. If I'm gonna have time, I'm gonna build more. Thank you for watching. Good night. I'm go to sleep. See you on the next video, guys.